Hello friends, and welcome to day 2 of the Fiber Arts Studio. Not only do I need to finish that cape for tomorrow, I've spent like a million hours, it feels like, in the last 24 hours doing content creation and working on Canva and dealing with editing software, and I got really annoyed. So my husband said, hey, you need to go touch some yarn. So he's got the cards ready. We're going to play some cards, and I'm going to work on the cape, and then, I don't know, the sky's the limit for the rest of the afternoon. Could be an art studio live stream, could be some prints tested, could be sewing the napkin dress. I don't know. Probably whatever doesn't stress me out. We'll catch you in the next video. All right, so I cut off the bottom and I just folded the edge over. So now I have a cape that's got some length to it, but it's not like dragging the floor. And it left me with a big enough rectangle on the bottom, which I sewed the edge of. And now I'm going to cut it into 2 long triangles, which is going to give me some extra width on the sides. That's what I'm hoping. So just so you can see, I have folded this in half, but along the actual like hypotenuse of the triangle. And that's where I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to flip the edge and sew it, and then I'll sew it to the front side of the cape. So now you can basically see that I have these 2 large triangles, and you may wonder, what am I going to do with them? Initially, I thought maybe I would sew the edge like I did the straight edges, but I feel like it's like causing it to stretch too much. So I may zigzag that after. I'm not going to do that, but here's where they're going to go. If you recall from William being a kind model, this comes down and comes over his shoulder, but it's just really not like long enough. So this is going to be on the stage, kind of far away from people, and it's not going to be like the most obvious thing. So the plan, as crazy as this may sound, you're sewing the raw edge against this edge essentially, and this will just taper off down at the bottom. In fact, it's going to be longer than it even needs to be, which makes me wonder if I wouldn't be better off maybe ripping that out and then zigzagging this edge together. That could be an option. Okay, so what I just did was I seam ripped this kind of heavy, thick edge that was going down like the front. It kind of comes down in front here and then comes down. It actually gave me like an extra 2 inches of length. And even though I'm going to sew the triangles to this, that is helpful. And then that bulky edge won't be there. So I'm not a complete savage. I am going to pin it. After pinning everything, I realized I missed one of the raw edges, so I just want to fix that real quick, and then I will sew the little wings onto the front. It's the moment of truth. We have reversed the fabric and made the hood a little bit more drapey, I guess you could say. Essentially, I cut off the bottom and added it so that it would be longer in the front. So what do you think? Put your arms out. Let's see what it looks like. Yes, perfect. Does it feel good? Probably a little shorter than it needed to be, but it's a cape. So, and you're a tall guy.
I think all the kids are going to be wearing them.
Yeah, I think so too.
I want to wear us to go order chicken wings like someone said on the live stream.
I didn't really want to change gears and go into the art studio after 2 days in the fiber arts room, so to decompress some from the cape and content creation, I decided to create an earring station, and I had a really nice time making a new pair of earrings tonight. So as I was walking out the door from church today, after I dropped off the cape with its happy recipient, I was handed a huge swatch of this like sheer fabric that I have to like cut and sew some Velcro onto and whatnot. So I have my happy assistant back there who's gonna help me wrangle this a little bit. And then I've got some editing to do because I haven't even edited the yarn cast number 8 yet. So I definitely need to catch up on that. Let me turn around because the lighting's better this way. And I did a crochet, an earring crochet live stream last night, which was really fun and calming, and it was like a Xanax. So I want to do another one of those. That was just so chill. And then I feel like I could start my Monday with a little bit like, So I think that's it for now. Yeah, we'll catch you in the next video.